Hello, my name is Daisy Rodriguez, and this is my Vblog number 1. I am a senior at the University of Houston at Sugarland. I am graduating in May 2023 with a Bachelor's of Science in Education as an EC through 6 generalist teacher. I was born and raised in Houston, Texas. My parents were both immigrants from Mexico. My mother was a teacher in Mexico, which started my passion for becoming a teacher. My parents both did not know any English, but they quickly immersed themselves and learned while at work. My first language was Spanish, but when I turned 4, I started learning English with the help of my older sisters, which they learned from being in ESL classes. My first pre K class, I was in an English only class and was always nervous to speak out. I was often afraid of people hearing my accent, but my teacher quickly worked on my speech. I graduated high school in 2014. After high school, I went to the Houston Community College. I worked full time and took 1 or 2 classes per semester because I had no money to pay. Until I sat down with my sisters and talked about how slow my college process was going and how I hadn't made friends in school. They suggested I switch schools, which could potentially motivate me to become full-time student. I took their suggestion into my own hand and made my big transfer to the University of Houston. At main campus, I took many classes and met many new lifelong friends. I then began to struggle in a couple of math classes, so I took them at HCC. I then transferred to the Sugarland campus because it was closer to my house. Here at Sugarland, I continued my studies and got accepted into the College of Education. I spoke only Spanish at home. I also knew how to read and write in Spanish because having 2 immigrant parents meant, in my case, translating documents for them. Philosophy on how I believe in second and foreign languages are learned best is by celebrating each student's diversity and being exposed to a foreign language as much as you can, daily practicing. And you can help the student by enhancing their understanding day by day. As a teacher, it is my responsibility to help make students feel welcome, just like my pre K teacher welcomed me. It is also my responsibility to enhance lessons and accommodate so that the student can learn to their best full potential. This way, they can feel comfortable while participating in class as well. I want students to be proud of who they are and never forget their roots, as well as being academically successful. In order to be successful in this, I will need to build a positive relationship with each of my students, as well as getting to know their backgrounds well, like how my teacher got to know me. In conclusion, as future educators, it is important to provide every student with the tools they need to be successful.